including the squad Timofeyeva, Yevgenia Ivanova, Karimova, Borisova, Gorbunova, Serzhantova, so a couple of world-class players in the Russian squad. Now Yevgenia Ivanova is being introduced to the crowd here. Not too many fans. This is only the first match of these European Championships, which will take 15 days. So the last day of the competition will be the 26th of January. The men's competition starts on the third day on Tuesday. Today and tomorrow it's Women's Day in the competition. And Alexander Gaidukov, the head coach of the Russian team, his assistant coach is actually Andrei Bielokhastov, a former Olympic silver medalist. Now the team of Slovakia. As I mentioned, the only newcomer in the entire field and the European Championships, including also the men's tournament. In the number 1 cap, Emilke Kišová, the goalkeeper of the Slovak team. You can follow the Slovak team in the white caps in the match. A couple of very young players were born already in this century. Just a few players who were born before the year of 2000, like the number 2 Kovačíková in 1999, the number 3 Kurucová 1998. The most talented player, Daniela Katlovská, was born in 1995. Natalia Petskova, the number 7, 1997. So very young and very happy players. They are really happy to be here. They really caused an upset, beating Turkey in the qualifiers. So Turkey, who were present at the last edition of the European Championships in Barcelona 2 years ago, are not here. So the head coach of the Slovak team is Milan Henkrich. Szabolcs Esvik is the assistant coach, and here are the two referees of the first match. Diana Dutil-Dumas from the Netherlands and Sébastien Dervieux from France. And now the national anthems.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is the first game in this Group A encounter between Slovakia and Russia. We ask the teams to shake hands, change pennants, and this game will commence in just a couple of minutes' time. So first of all, please stand for the national anthem of Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Slovakia.
beautiful city, Budapest, the capital of Hungary, and this beautiful venue, the Danube Arena, which was constructed in 2017. Actually, one of the first major events was a major Waterpolo tournament here 3 years ago, the LAN Champions League Final 6 tournament. And it was also one of the major venues of the 2017 World Aquatic Championships, actually not water polo, but swimming and diving. So here's the roster of the Slovak team, coached by Milan Henkrich. The captain of the team is one of the goalkeepers, Kristina Horvátova. And the other captain, the other goalkeeper, Emilka Kisova. Now just a couple of words about today's program here at the Danube Arena. So this match will be followed by Greece against Serbia, also in Group A, starting at 1 p.m. local time, so Central European time. Then in Group B, France against Spain from 2:30 p.m. Also in Group B, Germany against Italy from 4 p.m.
And we'll play this game.
In Group B as well, the Netherlands against Israel from 5:30 p.m. And of course, the first match of the host team, Hungary against Croatia from 7:30 p.m. also Central European time.
For them, it was quite a surprise.
And that is the beautiful
in the playoffs
complex of the Danube Arena.
So good luck for the Slovakians. Was probably none of the players
French referee
there for the first time.
Once again, it's of course
as for Russia, they're
evident that Russia is the big favorite of this match. For the Slovaks, it's a great opportunity to get some experience here at the European Championships for the first time in their history. There's a team talk.
What's more, it was 3 consecutive
by the captain, Kristina Horvátova.
2006, 2008, and 2010.
Tamara Kolarova.
3 gold medals for Russia.
Born in 2002. So she turns 18 later this year.
And 18, so their aim should be to come back on the podium at the end of this event.
Anyway, this is the very first time that Slovakia's women's team has qualified for any big tournaments.
The 12 teams qualified.
Years ago, they almost made it against Turkey in the playoffs. They stayed 2 thrilling matches, an all draw at home. Then the Turks won 10-9 in Istanbul.
Group A encounter with
this time they met again, and this time the Slovaks were absolutely superior, winning both legs easily.
And the other 6 teams in Group B will be Germany, the Netherlands, France, Spain, Israel, and Italy.
So Horvátova and Usukina in front of the goals.
So before the first swim off of this game,
Horvátova, of course, the captain.
We need to have a little technical
and we'll have in a few moments the first swim off of the game.
Back there.
So back to the qualifiers. The Slovaks won against Turkey by 19 goals to 9 and 16 to 9. So that's a really significant improvement in the performance since 2018, when they lost the qualifiers against the same team, Turkey. Well, Russia's best effort is, of course, a golden hat-trick in 2006, 2008, and 2010. So they won the gold medal 3 times in a row. The second half of the early 20s.
We all know that this is
the debut happened actually in Leeds in 1993, and they immediately clinched the silver medal. No doubt about that, they are one of the best teams in the women's competition.
The best Euros, top players. Their captain, Ekaterina Prokofieva, is one of the talents of women's water polo. will save.
So the first swim-off of the first match of this beautiful 2020 Land Waterpolo European Championships in the Duna Arena.
And the ball was taken.
And it's won by Russia. They are in the blue caps. They have the opportunity to in the first attack of the game. And that's the first exclusion. So 6-5 for Russia now. And that's the first goal.
The first exclusion is followed by the first goal of the whole tournament.
A small touch on the ball, but there's not enough to save this shot from small distance. And the first goal scorer is the number 8, Anastasia Simanovic. Now the Slovaks are pushing forward to make an equalizer. They are pretty far away from the Russian goal. And it's even a turnover foul. Prokofjeva with this pass. And it's a great chance once again. And the second goal. And once again,
second goal for Russia.
Russia
scored by number 6, Olga.
Is the target, this time by Olga Gorbunova. Only 50 seconds in the clock, the first period, and it's already 2-0 for the favorite Russia. Great finish by Gorbunova. A couple of noisy Slovak fans. They are absolutely behind their team. And the Slovak team tries to enjoy all the moments of this European Championships.
5 seconds.
No chance this time for Kishova to
Russia regain possession
possess
of
the ball.
Here they come once again for the third goal of the game.
And the lob shot, and it's perfect. And goal number 3 for Russia. The goal scorer this time, the number 5, Maria Borisova. Who is an Olympic and world bronze medalist. No medals so far, the European Championships. The Russians came 5th 2 years ago, and also in 2014. Now they have tried their best to clinch a medal here in Budapest. That's a free throw. And only 7 seconds left on the shot clock, so they need to shoot now. One more pass, and they hit the left post. Now the goal.
Real good shot and real good try for Slovakia. They're still without a goal.
Very unlucky.
3 minutes
Tamara
into the
Kolarova.
first quarter of this game. Russia already 3 goals up.
And there's a chance for Russia to make a 4-goal difference for the first time in this match. And it's exclusion number 2.
And a 6-5 for Russia.
It's a power play for Russia. Yunasova and Kolarova both have
this time it's Maria Borisova.
a major foul to their names, and a missed chance for Russia. It remains 3-0 for them. Katlowska. Kovačíková. Petkova. They still have time. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. But once again, they are really far away from the goal. It's Stankovianska, and a lob shot easily saved by Ustyukina. He's the head coach of the Slovak team, Milan Henkrich.
And it was first save for the Russian keeper.
And it was save number 1 actually by the Russian number 1 goalkeeper.
It's in.
And 4-0 for Russia. Perfect shot by Evgenia Ivanova. One of the big stars of this very strong Russian team.
Scored by number 11, Evgenia Ivanova.
Multiple world medalist and also Olympic bronze medalist Ivanova made her international debut back in 2009. So one goal for Borisova, Gorbunova, Simanovic and Ivanova. And in the first period of the first match of the 34th European Championships here in Budapest, it's Russia 4, Slovakia 0.
Two mistakes. So no board to be made. She wants to stay in the game.
That's just an ordinary foul. And that's a great chance for Slovakia.
Ball still collected.
But they missed that. Miroslava Stankovianska from tight angle.
And it's Russia once again regaining possession of the ball
almost halfway through the first period.
Side. And it's another exclusion and a 5-meter
and that will be a 5-meter penalty for the first penalty of the European Championships.
It was given against number 7.
Another major foul by the Slovaks. Gavina Karimova with the ball. 4 minutes left on the clock in the first period. And that's goal number 5 for the Russians.
5-meter penalty was converted by number 4, Yelvina Karimova.
No chance for Kristina Horvatova to save. So we are still waiting for the first Slovak goal in the history of the women's competition at the European Championships. And maybe that's a chance, an exclusion. No, just an ordinary foul, so it remains 6-on-6. And they put the ball underwater.
Ball was once again
that's of course against the rules, so
there's still
a chance for Russia.
Russia already having 5.
And a pass to the center forward, but that's a foul by
this time against Russia.
The Russian number 9, Anna Timofeeva.
And a little more than 3 minutes for the end of the first quarter of the game.
Katlovska. Kurucova. Peckova. Shot from distance.
Once again, only a couple of seconds
tend to be pretty dangerous, but another save by Ustukina.
From a long range, and it was a
less than 3 minutes left on the clock.
Ustukina, keeper, very
comfortable lead by the Russian team. Soboyeva in front of the goal, and another touch by Horvatova. But once again, that's not enough. Half a dozen goals by the Russian team already in the first period.
Goal number 6 for Russia. This time from number 10, Evgenia Soboyeva.
Very unlucky, Horvatova. Stankowianska. Katlovska. Great defensive play by the Russians once again, and they have the possession now. Timofeyeva pushing forward.
2-minute mark in the first quarter.
That's a clear chance. And another lob shot.
Nice lob shot into the
And goal number 7 for the team of Alexander Gajdukov. Here he is.
It's number 2 for Russia, Maria Berstyeva.
So don't forget, Greece, Serbia, Hungary and Croatia are also included in this Group A of the women's competition. Hungary, Italy, and actually Hungary, Russia, and Greece are the 3 favorites of this group. In Group B, we'll see France, Spain, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and Israel. Another bad pass to the number 11, the center forward, Daniela Katlowska. Soboyeva.
One more long pass.
And that's another great offensive play by Russia. 8-0 for them. Great pass by Evgenia Soboyeva. And the cool finish
This one is coming from
by
number 6,
Olga Korbunova. So she's the only one who managed to score more than once.
Quarter of the game. Russia
2 goals out of 2 attempts.
already.
Only one missed chance for the Russian team by Maria Borisova. It's Zhantova with the ball, and the last 45 seconds of the first period.
There's another one.
And there's another goal. Goal number 9, actually. Anastasia Fedotova.
First goal of the game for number 12 for Russia. Anastasia.
So from the field players, it's only the captain, the number 3, Yekaterina Prokofieva, the number 7, Anna Serjantova, and the number 9, Anna Timofeyeva, who haven't managed to score at least a goal so far. All the other field players are already on the score sheet. That's a great save by the Russian goalkeeper, Anna Ustyukina. So that's
13
corner throw.
seconds on the clock. And it's running down quickly for
No
Slovakia.
chance this time for the Slovaks to score.
And
the last
this is
few
the end of the
seconds of the
quarter
first period.
game. Russia had the ball 11 times.
9 goals by the Russians in the first 8 minutes of the game.
9 goals, so quite a comfortable lead for
No
the
goals so
Russians.
far in the European Championship by the Slovaks. They tried their best, but a couple of saves by Anna Ustyukina prevented them in scoring.
Zita on the pool side.
It's only the second time that Slovakia is here in the European Championship.
So actually, the first European Waterpolo Championships was held back in 1926, also in Budapest. But with just the men's competition,
We are from
women for the first time competed in the year of 1985 in Oslo, Norway, for the European title.
Who is your cousin? My cousin is Lenka.
And the Waterpolo tournament was part of the European Athletics Championships up to and including 1997. And from 1999, the event was separated and got its own independent tournament. Actually, the European Athletics Championships will be held also in Budapest later this year in May, here at the Duna Arena and at the Lupa Lake near Budapest, where the open water swimming events will be held. So far, a very easy task for the Russians. That's a rather warm-up for them for the tough matches coming on later at this tournament. There's the statistics of the first quarter. 4 attempts by the Slovaks, no goals so far. 10 attempts and 9 goals. That's 90% shot efficiency for the Russians.
So it's time for the second quarter of this game.
So almost without any mistakes
Russia scored
by
9
the
times
Russians.
without conceding a goal. So it's 9-0 for the Russians. And it's time.
We have a total of 3 gold medals, 2 silver and 4 bronze medals in the history of the European Championship. So in the all-time rankings, they are in 6th place. Hungary is the leader, 50 gold medals, 11 silver and 11 bronze medals. That's the combined medal table actually, so men's and women's competition included. Once again, the swim-off has been won by the Russians. There's a chance for them to make it 10-0 at the beginning of the second quarter, but that's a great save. And a substitution has been made at the Slovak goal, so it's Emőke Kisova who makes a great save. So Horvatova, the captain, has been replaced. And the other goal is still Anna Ustiukina, who stays in front of the goal. A lob shot and easy save by Ustiukina. Well, Milan Henrich is not really happy. Ivanova. And that's goal number 1 in the second quarter. Anastasia Simanovic with her second goal. 2 Russian players already named 2 goals to their names, Olga Gorbunova and Anastasia Simanovic. Absolutely no chance for Emőke Kisova. Katlowska. Kovačíková.
5 more seconds and a good steal for Russia.
Great defensive play by the Russians. No foul this time. Ivanova. And the second save by Kisova. 3 attempts at her goal so far in this second period, and 2 great saves. Only 17 years of age, Kisova, one of the youngest players of this Slovak team. And the clock runs down. Slovakia still without any single goal. And the lob shots, not precise enough. So it's 10-0. Katlowska. Lob shot once again, and they hit the post. Now this time Ustiukina was really lucky not to concede. And another save by Kisova.
This time, close efforts, and at the post came out from number 11.
So that's slightly better for the Slovaks in the second period. They've only conceded once so far in this quarter. And now it's an exclusion. So 6-on-5 for Slovakia. The first major foul by the Russians.
For Russia, the first power play situation for the Slovakians. What can they do with it? It's Maria Borisova out for 20 seconds.
Maria Borisova with this major foul, but still no goal for the Slovaks. Missed chance by Natalia Petskova. Halfway through the second quarter, and the counter-attack finished by a great goal scored by Maria Besnieva. 11-0 for the Russian team.
Scored by number 2 for Russia, Maria Besnieva.
3 attempts by Maria Besnieva and 2 goals. 66% shot efficiency. Great support once again by the Slovak fans. Peskova. So who's gonna make history from the Slovak team? That's the question now. Who will score their first ever European Championship goal? We still don't know the answer. Another great counter-attack by the Russians. And perfect finish by Olga Gorbunova. 3 goals out of 3 attempts. 100% shot efficiency by the Russian number 6.
And it's 3 shots and 3 goals, so 100%.
Player of Spartak Volgograd, so she plays at home in Russia. She was also born in Volgograd. So she plays for her hometown. Shot from distance, a great block. We have now another 20 seconds, so not 30 seconds as previously. It's a relatively new rule. Only 2 seconds left on the shot clock and no shot in the end. So very shortly we will head for the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. And Kishova. The ball has touched the rope, so it will be a corner throw. 20 seconds for the Russian team to finish the attack. Ivanova. And amazing shot. No chance this time for Amerika Kishova. That's goal number 13 for Russia. The second goal for Yevgenia Ivanova.
And the second goal for Yevgenia Ivanova.
Plays for Kiev Surgutneftegas in Russia. The team of the town Kirishi. Attempts so far in total by the Russians. 6 of them were missed and only 8 attempts by the Slovaks without any success. Another great steal by the Russian team. Now they are pushing forward to score goal number 14. Ivanova. Exclusion and goal just immediately after the call. Anna Timofeyeva with goal number 1 for her. She already had a missed chance. But finally she manages to score. So now only Prokofieva and Serjantova are the 2 key players who haven't managed to score.
We are already inside the second quarter of this game, so just ahead of the break.
That's 42 seconds of the second quarter. Turnover foul, so another chance for Russia to score before halftime. Soboyeva. Eight seconds left, and they hit the post. And now it's a foul by the Russians. So that's how it ends. I mean, the second quarter, slight improvement by the Slovaks, especially in the defensive play. First choice goalkeeper Kristina Horvatova was replaced after the first period by Emilka Kishova. And Kishova made 4 saves in total. Horvatova didn't manage to make any saves out of 7 attempts at her goal. Well, after the medalless European Championships and the disappointing poor performance in Kazan 2015 at the World Championships, where they finished only 8th, they found their way back to podium. The Russians miraculously came back against Greece in the Olympic qualification tournament in the quarterfinal, and later ended up with a bronze medal in Rio in 2016. Another bronze came at the 2017 World Championships in Budapest, and third one in the World League Super Final 2 years ago. Actually, that was held also here at the Duna Arena. And Russia is the only European team qualified for each edition of the Olympics so far. They have 2 bronze medals from the first one, Sydney in the year of 2000, and the last in 2016 in Rio. Between the 2, they finished 5th in Athens in 2004, 7th in Beijing, and 6th in London in 2012. Well, I've already told you that in the Women's European Waterpolo Championship qualifiers, in the playoffs, Slovakia beat Turkey. Before that, they had to take part in the qualification round, where they finished first, ahead of Portugal, Switzerland, the Czech Republic, Romania, and the Ukraine. So in total, they won all 7 matches in the qualifiers, 5 in the qualification round, and 4 matches in the playoffs against Turkey. So after 2 quarters, it's Russia 14 and Slovakia 0. And regarding the statistics, Russia is absolutely superior, of course. No surprise about that. And they win the third swim-off as well. chance to make the first attack of this quarter. Ivanova. Not the best pass to the center forward, Anastasia Simanovic. Not too many emotions in the face of Alexander Gaidukov. Petkova. And that's goal number 1 for Slovakia. They break the deadlock. And a historical goal scored by the number 8, Tamara Kolarova. So she is the first female Waterpolo player who scores a goal at the European Championships. Yeah, we can say she makes history in this sense. The celebration of the Slovak fans and the head coach, of course, Milan Henkrich. 14-1. And now another change in the Slovak goal. So they change in every period. The captain, Kristina Horvatova, is back in the water. And a great save by Stukina. And still have the possession now. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. A chance to make it 42. Shot from distance, and a very lucky save, but actually a great save as well by Stukina. There was a block, and great reaction by the Russian number 1. Still no goals by Russia in the third quarter. 2 minutes gone from this period. Kovachikova. There's a missed pass. Now a chance for counter-attack for the team in blue. The 2-on-1. Bersneva. And an easy goal by her. Goal number 3 for Maria Bersneva. The player of Dynamo Uralochka. Returned 21 a month ago, in the middle of December. Once again, a 14-goal difference between the teams. And now the Slovaks try to tighten the gap. Katlowska. Katerina Kishoma. But now the Russians have the possession of the ball. Bersneva with another great chance. And she scores once again. She's very fast and very dangerous in front of the opponent's goal. And she's the best goal scorer of the game with 4 goals out of 5 attempts. Only 1 save so far by the captain Kristina Horvatova. Jurasova. And once again, it's Maria Bersneva who has a clear chance. And she makes it 17-1 for Russia. and she has 5 goals to her name.
Three out of 3 for Maria Beresneva, opening her goal not one but 2 times.
And the joy of now Stukina, the Russian goalkeeper, at the other end. Junasova. Just ordinary foul. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Zedakova against the call.
Probably a time for another
No shot at all.
Instead of the shot, it's Beresneva taking the goal.
Beresneva. Ivanova. And it's turnover foul. With less than 4 minutes left on the clock in the second quarter. Remember, that's the first match of the total of 92 here at the European Championships in the next 15 days. This great venue, the Duna Arena. Big counter-attack by the Russians, and this time it's number 4, Yelvina Karimova, who hits the target. Goal number 2 for her.
And this is Yelvina Karimova, wearing kit number 4 for Russia.
So of course, physically and technically, there's a clear difference between these 2 teams, but still great to see this very young and talented Slovak team at the European Championships. Some instructions by the head coach Milan Henkrich. Kovačíková. Five seconds left on the shot clock. Well, the Slovaks started this third quarter pretty well. And since then, the Russian defensive play has improved more and more. No clear chances for the team in white, and that's a classic center-forward movement by the number 9, Anna Timofeyeva. And goal number 19 for Russia, goal number 2 for Timofeyeva. Plays for Gra Hantimansisk. Actually, the Hunties and the Mansis are relatives for the Hungarians, so they have so-called connections in this sense. It's an interesting area for the Hungarians as well. And another counter-attack by the Russian team. And goal number 20. Olga Gorbunova makes it 20-1. 2 minutes left on the clock in the third quarter.
It's goal number 4.
So Beresneva with 5 goals and Gorbunova with 4 goals to her name. 80% shot efficiency. These 2 players are the 2 best goal scorers of the game so far. great save by Ustyukhina. But already a third of a foul. We're going back to the Russian goal. Garanchowska. Pečková. Good shot from distance. A great block by the Russians. It remains Russia 20 and Slovakia 1. We are heading for the last minute of quarter number 3. And shot from relatively tight angle, but it's still enough for Alena Sergeantova to score. So she's on the score sheet as well. Where the captain Yekaterina Prokofieva is having a rest. As I remember well, she still hasn't played in this game. She's the only field player from Russia not to score. Besnieva with 5 goals, Gorbunova with 4, Karimova, Simanovic, Timofeyeva and Ivanova with 2 goals each, and Borisova, Sergeantova, Soboyeva and Fedotova also on the score sheet with 1 goal each. Now the latest counter-attack by the Russians will be goal number 2 for Sergeantova. Yes, it will. 2 goals out of 2 attempts by the Russian number 7.
So 2 quick goals for Alena Sergeantova, number 7.
Player of Skif Moscow Sport. Makes it 22-1 for Russia.
7 seconds on the game clock.
9-0 in the first period for Russia. 5-0 in the second one, and it's 8-1 in the third quarter for the Russian team, and 21 goal gap between the two teams.
Az én vagyok, egészen pontosan. A lelátó jelentkezőben csak. Ugye az előbb egy abszolút steril és vízilabda szűz családdal beszélgetünk. Most viszont az hallom tőle, hogy 2 fiatalemű lettem, a 2 fiatalemű között.
Regarding the World Championships, in the case of the Russian team, they made the semis 8 times in 12 appearances. The best results are bronze medals from 2003, 2007, 2009, 2011 and 2017. So the statistics of the third quarter, the match between Slovakia and Russia. Already 31 shots by the Russians, 22 goals, 70% shot efficiency, only 6% regarding the Slovak team. And at least they managed to score their first historical goal at the European Championships at the beginning of the third quarter. The hero is Tamara Kolarova, the number 8 of the Slovak team. And the last swim off, and it is won once again by the Russians. And they're trying to make it 23-1. And they do that.
We go. Beginning of the third quarter here.
Alena Sergeantova with goal number 3. So she still has a 100% shot efficiency.
Goal scored by number 7.
Impressive performance by Russia number 7. And the head coach of the Slovak team,
Third goal in a row for Elena.
Milan Henrik. Take a look at the clock. There's still 7 minutes and 17 seconds left. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. And the lob shot. Another great save by, easy save I should say, by Anna Ustyukina. And after this counter-attack, goal number 24 for Russia, scored by Yelvina Karimova. Number 3, actually, out of 4 attempts. And a couple of Russian fans as well, from all generations on the stands. Exclusion. And timeout called by Milan Henrik, the head coach of the Slovak team.
Timeout.
Peco dozadu, Jaka na prvú tyčku, Tamara, Beata na tamtú tyčku. Nie, vyme sa s touto. Nech Peco ide na tamtú tyčku. Zaťahujeme z tejto strany. Dobre, Mirka? Hej?
Well, some short instructions by the Slovak head coach, Mr. Henrik. So 6 on 5 for the Slovak team. A great opportunity to score the second goal of the game. Well, that's a great offensive play by the Russians. And sensational block. So it remains 24-1. No chance at all for the Slovaks to tighten the gap. And the Slovaks are absolutely getting tired. More and more quick counter-attacks by the Russians. And that's the latest goal by Alena Sergeantova. 4 out of 4 for the Russian number 7. And Mirka Kishova is back in the Slovak goal. Just an ordinary foul. And the shot from distance, well, number 8, Tamara Kolarova, really had the chance to shoot from distance, from outside the 5-meter line. And another goal by the Russians.
And it's goal number 4.
Another classic center forward movement by Simanovic.
The game is number 2, Maria Gaskeva, scoring 5 times in this opening game for Russia.
So the goal for the Russians can be to score goal number 30 in this match. They need 4 more. And they still have time, 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the clock. Borisova. And they hit the post. And the Slovaks have the possession of the ball. Now Emilka Kishova with the ball. A shot from distance and sensational save by Anna Ustyukina. So Daniela Katlowska was denied this time. And that will be a corner throw, another 20 seconds for this offensive play. Katlowska. And now chance for the Russians to make it 27-1. Borisova. Jasneva, Borisova, a lob shot, and it's actually perfect. Goal number 27 for the Russian team. Maria Borisova with her second goal of the game out of 4 attempts. Absolutely no chance for Emilka Kishova, who actually plays in Hungary. Her club is OFC Budapest, but she's not the only one who plays in Hungary. From the Slovak team, the number 6, Monika Sedlakova, plays for Tatabánya, and the number 8, Tamara Kolorova, plays for Eger. Seconds left on the shot clock, and another exclusion. So power play for Slovakia, and now there's the chance, but Daniela Katlowska didn't manage to beat Anna Ustyukina. Oh, Kishova. Amazing save by the Slovak number 1.
And it's a
but it's gonna be a 5-meter penalty for the Russian team. Second penalty of the game. And Kishova, another sensational save. Anastasia Fedotova was denied. Now for me, the best performance in the Slovak team comes from the goalkeeper Emilka Kishova, the player of OSC. And it's a bad pass. Very tired, the Slovak players in the water. They're heading towards the last 2.5 minutes of the game. And this time, Kishova doesn't have the chance. Cool finish by Anna Timofeyeva.
It's number 9, Anna Timofeyeva.
28-1. So the Russians need 2 more goals to score goal number 30. And Slovaks didn't show any intention to take the free throw. So now the Russians have the possession. And they score once again. And it's goal number 29. We are now within the last 2 minutes of the first game at the European Championships. Smiling faces at the bench of the Russians. And goal number 5 for Olga Gorbunova. Versneva and Gorbunova are the 2 best goal scorers. 5 goals each with their names. And they desperately want that 30th goal. 2-on-1. And there it is. Russia 30 and Slovakia 1. And goal number 6 for Maria Versneva.
And this is our top scorer for the game so far, number 2 for Russia, Maria Versneva, scoring 6 goals altogether.
And the joy of the substitute players on the Russian team. But tomorrow the Slovak team will play against the host team Hungary. Starting at 7 p.m. local time, so that will be the last match of day number 2. And the Slovaks score once again. Goal number 2 for them. And the goal scorer is Tamara Kolarova, once again, who has 2 goals to her name. Both Slovak goals are coming from the player of Eger.
And this is the last minute of this game.
It's almost like a power play situation. The Slovaks were very close to their goal, but they didn't manage to prevent the Russians in goal scoring. 31-2 for the team of Russia. Disappointing for Kishova this time. And Gorbunova with her 6th goal, just like Versneva. "24 seconds left on the clock." Now the Slovaks are very far away from the goal. And another, actually the last chance for Russia to score. 11 seconds left on the clock. There's a quick move. And great save by Kishova. 1.2 seconds left on the clock. And that could have been the first goal of the captain, Ekaterina Prokofieva, who is finally in the water. And that's the final score in the first match of the 2020 LEN Waterpolo European Championships here in Budapest at the Duna Arena. It's Russia 31, Slovakia 2. Great debut by the Russian team, who is one of the favorites of this women's tournament at the Europeans. And Slovakia in their very first match at the European Championships managed to score twice. Both goals coming from Tamara Kolarova. Two best goal scorers from Russia, Maria Bersneva and Olga Gorbunova. 7 goals from 7 attempts each.